Let us discuss masonry dams for our revision course. So I have taken a masonry trapezoidal section of top width A, bottom width B, and height of the water or dam is capital H. So we know the self height of the dam is acting as W at a distance of x bar from the vertical face of the dam, and there is a water pressure which is acting horizontally at a distance of h by 3 from the bottom of the dam. So as a result of this, there is a resultant which is hitting the dam bottom at a distance z from this point of the dam, heel of the dam. So we have to analyze the dam structure for its pressures, maximum pressure and minimum pressure. That is the first type of problem which we have already discussed. So the self height of the dam is given by the formula A plus B divided by 2 into H into unit weight of masonry. A is the top width, B is the bottom width, and H is the height of the dam, and rho m is the unit weight of the masonry, usually 23 kilonewton per meter cube or 24 kilonewton per meter cube. P is the water pressure, the horizontal force, and it is given as WH square by 2, and both these forces are in unit kilonewton per meter length of the dam. So this centroidal distance x bar is given by the formula A square plus AB plus B square by 3 into A plus B. Usually this distance is in meter, which will be less than that of A. So x bar is the centroidal distance at which the W is acting. Now to calculate the distance z, the resultant distance from the bottom, we have the formula x bar plus P by W into H by 3. So we can find this distance, which is going to be somewhat less than the base width of the dam, which is in meters. Now the eccentricity is usually that z minus half the base width of the dam, that is the eccentricity with which the resultant is going to strike the dam section at the bottom. So we can find the P max and P minimum by the formula W by B into 1 plus or minus 6E by B in kilonewton per meter square. This is the stress at the bottom of the dam. P max is here and P minimum is here. So this is for a condition when the water pressure is acting in the dam section. And the other case would be like when you have the dam reverse case, we have a stress diagram like this, and here the E is given as, eccentricity is given as B by 2 minus x bar, and the same pressure force pressure calculations can be done with this E, but here the P max is here and P minimum is here. But for full case, P max is here and P minimum is here. So then we can check the stability of the dam. If the eccentricity is less than B by 6 or Z is less than 2 B by 3 of the dam, then there is no tension in the dam, and the overturning moment and ratio of resisting moment and overturning moment should be greater than 1.5. And for sliding check, P should be less than mu times the W. P is the horizontal pressure, mu is the coefficient of friction, usually taken as 0.6. And the P max, the maximum pressures here, should be less than the bearing pressures or the soil or maybe the foundation. So try one problem of this type, and I am giving an assignment for you people with the top width 1 meter and bottom width 4 meter and height of the dam as 5 meter, and the unit weight of masonry is 23 kilonewton per meter cube, and the water unit weight is 10 kilonewton per meter cube, and solve the problem for P max and P minimum when the reservoir is full and the reservoir is empty, and also check the stability of the dam section. So please come up with the answers.